Hello again, it's Chris, the old beginner here. Just let me quickly remind you that I'm an absolute beginner who just happened to pick up his guitar in lockdown and do something with it. I am just merely sharing with you some ways that I practice chords and practice changing the chords, and that I like to feel as though that I'm playing something. You'll judge whether I am or not, but I like to feel as though I'm playing something when I'm practicing the chords. This is going to be 3 chords and 3 tunes. The chords are going to be A, D and E. You can see chord charts and look at these chords yourself, I'm sure. So I won't sort of patronise you any more than I absolutely have to. The only thing I will say is about that is that I do the D chord in a different way. The way I do it is I think it's called a D7, and I might have that wrong, on all probability have, but I put my index finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, my middle finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and my ring finger on the 1st string 1st fret. So it's different from, the way everybody else does it, but so am I. So A, D, E. Okay then, what are the tunes? The first one is going to be Roger Miller's King of the Road, and it's A, D and E. And then when I've done that, I go to the open E string, and then so I pluck it once, and then we go to the 2nd fret, and then the 4th fret. So it's the way I mute the strings, it's entirely up to you, because it's entirely up to me what I do. This is my house. I just use the heel of my hand here to mute the strings. So when and that's how I do that. And that is it. A, D, E all the way through. After the E, the bit on the E string, the 3 plucks on the E string, and back to the A. No more complicated than that. Okay, next. Swords of a Thousand Men from Tenpole Tudor from about 1979, 80, something like that. I know it was when I was a lot younger, let's put it that way. And this is it. There's a couple of bars sort of as an introduction, but then a couple of bars of the A as they sing the verse. So from the top. D, E, muting with the heel of my hand again. So that again, let's forget the intro, let's just go as though we're doing the verse, as though somebody's singing the verse. Right, and that's it. That's the verse and the chorus, and the hoorah, 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 hey thing. Okay, there is a solo in this song, and again, you won't get any of this face melting sort of stuff from me. This is just my interpretation, and it's no more valid than anything at all. And it's just how I do the solo bit of it. Start with the D. A. D, A, D, then E. So that again. and back to A. The song fades out at the end. They keep doing the hurrah, hurrah, hey bit all the way to the end, and then it fades out. So you can just, with the E chord, mute with the heel of your hand or however you do it. However many times you want to do that. And that then is Swords of a Thousand Men. Finally, under a bit clammy, it's a July day. I don't know when it is when you're watching this, but it's July 2022 when I'm doing this. We're having some lovely nice weather. We're going to do Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Sue. And again, it's A, D and E, and the chords change with each line. So for example, well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to my ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. So A, D, E, and at the end of that empty bottle of booze, and each sort of end of each verse there's a filler of the A chord. Put some more sort of meat on those bones. And that's the first verse. When you've done what I call the filler, it helps me if I lift my fingers off. So if I do that once more. I just lift my fingers off very quickly and put to sort of remind myself that we're about to start the next verse. And that honestly is it. It's no more complicated than that. A couple of bars of A, and the next line, a couple of bars of D, and a couple of bars of E, and then the filler. The strum patterns are quite simple. Down, 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 up, down, all the way through on each bar of the chord. Well, you know, it's no more complicated than that, as I say. Keep it simple, just like me. A couple of points. I use my thumb. I rest my fingers here, and I use my thumb to strum because I just find it easier. You must do what you want to do, whatever makes it easier for you. We're not sitting exams. We're not taking qualifications. Well, I'm not anyway. We're just doing it so that we can get a tune out of our guitar and hopefully have some fun along the way and make some progress as we go. So I'm a thumb strummer. Please don't look upon this video or anything that I do as any sort of tuition. I'm just sharing an idea. That's all I'm doing. I'm just sharing an idea. If there is a guitar tutor, guitar teacher near to you, and if you can afford to go to them, please do. Please support your local guitar teacher wherever you can. I am going to go to mine very shortly. Similarly, other videos that you'll see, other people are making their living out of these videos, and they're much better than me, and you'll get more from them. You get more sort of definitive tuition rather than just a spreading of ideas. You'll actually get some good ideas. And again, these people are making their living out of this. I'm not making anything out of this, and neither do I want to. That's not the point. Support your local guitar shop. So when you need new strings, go to your local guitar shop and they will fit them, and it'll be a lot better than you can probably do it. And it's well worth it. Get your strap, get your capos, get your plectrums and things like this. Get them from your local music shop. Support local business wherever you can. And above all, for God's sake, have fun. Don't set yourself unrealistic targets or anything like that. Just have fun. Remember from my first video, I said 10 minutes a day, give it like that. Well, we're now at 9:53, 54, so that'll do me. Whatever you're doing, enjoy doing it. In any event, please have fun, and thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. Good luck.